Bom, bora continuar aqui. Acabei de levar os corpos, tudo certo.
Have you
Falar com
something
o
more
Hans.
important to do than our vital mission from Yob's?
Tá, calma, calma.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and...
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got...
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned...
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission.
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since...
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his...
Of course, Henry. I know you, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service, and Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So it was dark.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled. Come on, let's get going.
Não dá pra perceber no vídeo, mas tá 144 FPS por causa do lossless scale. Esse aqui é divino. É muito mais fluido. Muito claro o céu. Tô estourando muito o white point.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir? There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're gonna need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different...
God's holy
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Then they might believe we're actually...
That's all very well. Except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in...
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right.
Well, you could shrug that off. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but a...
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow.
Nothing will be fine. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some god...
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't...
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagen. Best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this... stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
That's that woman from the pond.
That's the one you gave us away for?
What about that witch? Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them...
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here. Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my...
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat.
Acho que faz sentido.
Oh, hi. Woke up Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got
Oh, why? We'll pay you over there by the gate. There's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sack. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy.
carrying sacks. We can do a lot more than just lugging.
I can't wait to hear.
Before we were ambushed, we were carrying an important message for Lord von Berghoff. We're envoys. Important messengers. If you need someone to negotiate for you, we're your men.
Negotiate what? I can handle the odd quarrel over a like it or not. You can't pay. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like you meant. Where are you actually from? If you...
Rat-eye.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding.
Ah, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some...
Will Lord von...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most like...
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sininho. Old Jan Sininho is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And they used to be a rich family. The glory.
Where's the wedding going?
At Sininho, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bed.
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that.
It seems...
What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, there's a young Svarja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a...
What's life like?
Better now that you and your pal have found... Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but then there's a shortage of...
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped.
Where can I find...
First, you gotta carry them sacks, but otherwise... Try right have come to mention it, and that fella you know what they... Well then...
Is this the only tavern?
In Truscovit.
You must be doing pretty well then.
I'd be doing a lot better.
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. That's the sack. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you.
Where's the pantry?
Second door and...
I'll go and discuss...
And careful with them sacks. Here it comes.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was...
The main thing is, she denied...
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a...
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk... I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Bergov is about...
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him...
Calm down. Let me finish. There's all... Young Lord Semin from the... He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some wedding in a
Because it looks like Von...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So, and that shouldn't be a problem, because you've got to come...
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do... We'll ask the locals.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. All we have to... If we both do it... I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone...
Do you have any idea what you...
Well, all right. I may not look much like enough. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, as if the disgrace at the...
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us... And it wouldn't hurt you for once.
Henry, haven't you ever heard...
Would that be some aristocrat...
Not so fast. Oratoris, the laboratoris, the plebs who shovel... and bellatoris. The warriors who protect. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork.
Beleza.
We don't have swords, and we don't...
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not...
Come now, Henry. What did I simply...
They say clothes maketh the man.
What do you know about... It's not long since I had to drag one, and if I hadn't, that sack would... I mean it, Henry. Stop...
Suit yourself. So...
Come now, Henry.
Right.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How?
That too. But above all, once we're out of the worst, as soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
How generous of you.
I know, my dear...
God, I'm bored shitless.
One beer!
Não.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Dispenso. Pô, agora não lembro onde é. Aqui, né?
tankard of ale, thanks.
Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this, Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
Careful!
Has a powerful current. The dead man. Dead man.
To talk about the inheritance.
Yes, you
Nearly
did.
all the time.
I never heard of any
God bless.
Stein in all my years.
Church if I don't go and see it.
I heard you're going to cut down the old oak.
Depende de saudações.
I'm the son of Baylor. What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault. What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide. Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass? Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
I'll get you.
Agora vem mais agora.
Good.
Nice hit! Filthy vermin.
Nice strike. Take that fucker out, damn it! Show your stuff. Yeah, fuck that.
I'll kill you.
Bad luck.
What do you want?
Shit. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
You led him on nicely.
Ah, agora eu vi a vida do cara ali embaixo.
Now you're finished.
Light him up. Bad luck. Yeah, fuck that. I'll beat you
Apanhei em todos
to a
os lados.
bloody pulp, fucker.
Vem, vem.
Good.
Bad luck! You wanna try me?
Tudo bem?
Yeah, don't spare him.
Porra, não vi. Afastar um pouco.
You can't take me.
We'll see about that.
Pô, me defendi.
Send my message to the devil. Slice him up.
Vem, vem.
Now you're finished.
Toma. 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 Toma.
Send my message.
Vem pra tomar, vem pra tomar. Vem, vem, vem.
Once more we can go.
Tchau.
What the
Briga
hell is
comendo
going on
soco.
here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fuck beat you?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my...
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me. Just like...
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your... You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to... You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own...
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do.
That's exactly what I'm doubting.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Ladies? Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks, or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Entendi.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of
A gente
Perchstein.
pode aparecer enviar preguiça ao pai para melhorar sua reputação. Cadê a reputação? Dados? Ah, aqui. A galera tá puta.
Hey, you! You're Henry, right? Or was it?
Other one? Check.
Aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
Oi.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be...
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskovitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. Unless somebody tries.
You're still alive in one piece, like Tomcat always says.
Hey, you.
I'm Bara. Just...
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good.
I ain't. I'm just...
You're something like...
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help, but I'd like to go somewhere else. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or an...
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
I'd like to see what their homes.
You can go and see them, just don't stare.
Where are you headed?
For work. To the city. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating with the city folk. It's bound to...
You said you were going to a city?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there.
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling her long. Just until...
Why exactly are you...
Why? Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full? I appreciate your concern, but I have to...
Do you know anything more about...
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too.
Do you think Tomcat might teach...
No offense, but compared to him...
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like...
Well, sure.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
Oh.
How does he show up?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with... But to be fair to him, Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit.
And Tomcat...
And, not just that...
Where might I run in?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond.
Should I watch out for?
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tomcat will show you...
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking around bare arm.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you...
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary.
That's a pretty good idea. Taylor, but if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn...
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself...
I really need...
I...
Vou usar a gaso.
I've no money.
The hell you... Here you go. I'll skip supper.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying.
Damn.
Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin. Renowned...
And which way is Semi?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farm, though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse.
Pois é.
Do you know where I might...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hella...
If you find some work, maybe you'll...
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi.
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son...
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then. Oh well. It was nice to meet you.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Aprender sobre mendigos. Tá, eu... Deixa eu ver. Então fez casamento com a ajuda do ferreiro, ainda fez casamento com a ajuda do moleiro. Treinamento e combate, o que aconteceu com a vira-lata. Isso eu vou fazer depois. O que é isso aqui? Ah, tá. Vou falar com o garroto, também deve ser longe, né? É, bem longe. Eu preciso achar um alfaiate pra ter roupa. Ali a arma. Tem ali a missão secundária.
Doesn't it bother you walking around here like some kind of animal?
Marceneiro.
Who goes there?
Sai fora, ninguém viu nada.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again? You could say that. They found a dead body.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Aqui é roubar comida.
Greetings to you. Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
Qual privado, tá? Tá, aqui é... Ah, tá vendo? Ah, então. Tá, beleza. Preciso de um alfaiate. Isso aqui é... uma balança. Comerciante.
Hey, you can't just walk around here without...
Foi mal. Tá, esse aqui é um comércio.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some animal.
Oh, it does. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Sorry.
Was willst du heute?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Quanto dinheiro eu tenho? 5.
Ai, maybe next time.
É, eu vou precisar roubar alguma coisa, com certeza. Não tem alfaiate aqui, não? Ah, eu acho que aquilo ali é ponto de interesse, na real. Escriba, comerciante, informações de missões.
Did you drink away your hose?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scout...
That's a serious matter.
Well,
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself. And why not...
It's a long story. My lord...
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it... If you were telling the truth, why don't you bring... I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got...
I need to speak...
With the royal...
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy. But he's still in Prague.
And where do I find...
Where do you think?
But they won't let me...
What do you want me to... I'm not going to put in...
Excuse me. I'm looking for the man who was in the...
I can't help you with that.
I'd like to buy something.
If it's a tradesman you're after, your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows every...
What's new?
Nothing special. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us. Well, that's how it was.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft, and then the wolves started to come in. Oh, and then our master. But that's...
I understand. What's new in the county, man?
I heard something. Project the innkeeper is probably coming up. Will they never? Now I've been visiting. He said he found more fresh graves.
What do you mean more?
That we found someone. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Also, if it wasn't now, someone's stealing
cabbage.
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visiting. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have? And that's about.
That sounds interesting. What's new in the...
I was just visited by... He said...
What do you...
That we... I've been...
Tem... Deixa eu ver. Baú de indulgência. Aqui tem um ponto de interesse. Ah, eu posso botar ali o bagulhinho pra ver. Preciso de uma arma, preciso de alguma coisa.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I stop being
Eu tenho que esperar então. Ah, isso é um alfaiate.
What do you have for sale?
Eu tenho coisa pra vender, né? Eu tenho um monte de coisa aqui. Aqui é tudo caro.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Eu tenho espada de caça, tocha, capuz minerador, cinto do caçador, túnica curta, calças de mendigo. Posso vender na real, né?
I'll have a look at the web.
Aqui, isso aqui. Pente de osso. Sei lá.
Let's talk about the price.
All right.
What would you say to this?
That sounds really interesting.
Hello.
I could go for that.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Eu posso roubar ele? Subir para ganhar tempo para o mini-jogo. Se você fica vermelho, você aumenta. Não entendi, deixa eu ver.
What?
Vai se mexer.
What's that? What are you gawking at? Huh? You can't be here.
Como que eu roubo ele? Ter a opção de furtar. Antes efetivamente de alguém. Mini-jogo de chute com 2 fases. Você acumula o tempo necessário a roubar depois. Vocês tomem cuidado quando o centro. O indicador começa a ficar vermelho, você deve perceber, você aumenta. Além disso, não deixa a vítima pessoas para ver bastante nas ações. Foque o cursor diretamente na bolsilha ou bolso, porém depois, geralmente não é mais necessário manter o foco. Só fica perto da vítima e não deixar que ela perceba você. Tá, tempo mínimo você precisa acumular para começar a roubar, beleza. Tempo acumulado que você tem para roubar itens, quanto mais vermelho, maior a chance da vítima perceber. Depois de encontrar sua vítima, você pode começar a roubar, mas será tempo limitado antes que ela perceba. Aumente a luneta para selecionar os itens de roubar. Cada item selecionado consome uma parte do seu tempo resistente. Para evitar ser detectado, tira a mão antes que o tempo se esgote. Vai tirar a mão nos espaços com a imagem de uma porta. As pessoas na metade superior da luneta você pode ver os itens na você. Tem que ter a vítima. Só.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel? Looking for something in there?
Okay.
What do you think you're doing? Come on then, let's sort this out.
Eu tenho que... chato isso. Eu tenho que ver o que é, eu não posso simplesmente roubar, será?
Looking for something in there?
Muito difícil. Deixa eu ver como é arrombar mesmo. Você pode começar a arrombar assim.
Damn! What are you doing, fooling around with my thing?
Foda. Não, o cara tá bem na minha frente aqui. Eu já consigo roubar só esse aqui.
What do you think it?
Pô, deu 5, ele já detectou.
Looking for something in there? Sit.
foda.
What do you think you're doing?
Não dá tempo. Tem que ser no mínimo 5 segundos, 6. Oh, foi pro outro lado, caralho.
What do you want, you?
Fui pego. Mas eu não entendi. Eu preciso revelar. Se eu só revelar e não pegar nada.
Greetings to you. What do you think you're doing? Stop fooling around with those stones. Are you kidding? Stop that. Huh? You can't be here.
Entendi. Tá, e se eu roubar aquilo ali que tá em cima da mesa e sair fora? Estamos procurando, imaginei. O que eu roubei? Ah, roubei isso aqui. Acho que eu não posso vender, né? Ah, eloquência. Tem uma coisa aqui, ó. 10% de dinheiro a vender, adepto das artes místicas, você vai vender 10%. Acho que eu vou esperar um pouquinho. Interessante isso aqui. Deixa eu ver se ele vai perceber. Tem um ninho aqui. Pessoas amplas, diferentes, cortantes, afinal, perdão, se facilitar a despesa. Girar a perna de uma lá para uma vez. Agora faz que ensinar que você está afiando corretamente. Sair fumaça, você está destruindo a área. Tá.
Good day.
Se for moleta, não moleta. Parece que tá boa. Esse aqui sim. Chapéu borgonhês. Peguei calça, né?
What would you like?
What do you have for...
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
How's your shift?
No great shape. I thank God for every...
What's the situation with hunting?
I don't know why you're asking, but it's strictly forbidden, of course. But if you're interested in gossip, then I There's poach, but it's all empty. It started with...
Why don't you drive?
Because they set up camp on the estate.
And the bailiff?
Bailiff Thrush has already argued with them about it a few times, and meanwhile there's...
What's the
How would I know? I've only seen... Why are you...
I'm a stranger here.
Don't get too...
We were recently...
I heard about them bastards murdered a young...
No, that's...
Look, you bet...
Surrender at once!
Por que eu sou um criminoso?
Are you deaf?
Fuck off!
Yield! That's quite enough! Ah! Fucking hell! It's a slaughter! I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Pois é, na real não entendi muito bem essa questão do roubo. Não adianta, eles vão me achar e eu tô muito fodido. Eu preciso falar com o moleiro. Porra, longe pra caralho. Esse comerciante tá como... tá como importante.
Grüß Gott.
Was machst du? Raus, du Bastard!
Hey?
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
What?
I wanted to ask you. I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings.
Ja, natürlich, you are not from here. Everyone around, aber das ist deine Sache. Also.
Where can I find a church round here?
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle. We do not go there either. The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burial. No one wants to pay the church.
Can I find...
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. Oh, natürlich. There is Bartosz. The apothecary Emmerich lives across from me. They are a hand...
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Along the described Bible. They're always but of the three. Perhaps... Oh,
is there anyone else?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor, rest of the villagers...
Where do you go for where?
The closest is Sobotka. The half of that one belongs...
Is it far?
Wenn du was brauchst, I do not think...
Is there anything I should avoid?
Certainly. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders.
I understand that. But we were out...
Ach so, ich verstehe. That is all because of the war.
So you've already heard about the...
About those ones in particular. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed...
So the roads aren't set?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Berg... But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here.
Continua. ponto um gaso. Pá.
I'd like to discuss the...
Natürlich.
Do you accept?
That's more like it. Just a bit more. Nein, I'm done haggling. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Não entendi onde é que é essa porra. Ponto de interesse. Nossa, eu acho que é esse cara aqui. Mas não tem nada. Enfim. Só lambique. Ah, aqui, bancada de alquimia. Não tem nada disso. Cravo de defunto. Daí eu seco aqui. Ah, recebe na hora já. Daí como é? Deixa eu ver. Maçã desidratado. Saciedade mais 2. Entendi. Bom, é isso. Cheguei nesse vilarejo maluco. Agora eu preciso fazer alguma coisa. Preciso ir no moleiro. Ou achar o... sei lá.